Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying the new Post Shredded Wheat Frosted Cinnamon Roll cereal. This is bursting with vanilla flavored chips made with whole grain wheat, no synthetic colors, naturally and artificially flavored. This was $2.88 at Walmart. It says a tasty twist on the original. Now you can have the delicious cinnamon roll taste you know and love in every bowl full of Post Shredded Wheat Cinnamon Roll cereal. The wholesomeness of shredded wheat biscuits combined with delicious cinnamon frosting and a burst of vanilla flavor in the middle. 7 servings are in the box. 22 biscuits, or about 60 grams, are 220 calories.
This one doesn't give the calories with milk. That's interesting.
Well, I think
almost all of them give calories and then calories with milk.
They do, but I think that's silly.
I always thought it was silly too.
I don't, you know, because there are so many kinds of milk out nowadays. Well, there's just so many kinds.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's up to you and your family what kinds you buy. And so I've always thought that was silly. They should just put the calories of what they're giving you.
Yeah, you can do almond milk and coconut milk or whatever kind of milk you want.
Right.
Okay, we're gonna try them dry.
I'm gonna try a bite dry.
I don't know that I've ever had shredded wheat dry.
You can taste the cinnamon.
You can, but and I feel a long time since I had cinnamon. Regular shredded wheat. That doesn't taste that much different.
I don't know how much you want.
You know what I mean?
Now see, to me, I really taste that cinnamon.
You do taste the cinnamon. And beyond that though, it's the same flavor. Of course it would be, I guess. I didn't get any white chips. Did you see white chips? Didn't it say something about white chips?
Oh. Yeah, it did say chips on the front. And it shows a picture of chips. It says, with vanilla flavored chips.
See chips in there? I thought maybe they'd all sell to the bottom. There's no chips in there.
There's no chips in there.
Unless they're in the middle or something. There's not one chip in this bag.
It doesn't say ingredients. It doesn't say chips in the ingredients. But it did say chips on the front.
Yeah, that's weird.
Maybe it's saying that the white part is melted chips.
Like a chip, I don't know.
But that's not the way Frosted Mini Wheats usually are. So, okay, now, I've said this before during cereal reviews, but when I was a kid, when I was eating any cereal, including Frosted Mini Wheats, I would put another layer of sugar on the top.
I never did that.
Yeah. Do you remember? They might still sell them. My mom used to get them. They weren't Frosted Mini Wheats, but they were the wheat like biscuits, and they were this big.
The big square ones.
Yes.
Yeah, mom never bought. Yeah, but mom never bought them.
I don't remember what they were called, but they were like logs you would put in your bowl.
These are good.
And those didn't have any sugar on them.
These are good, but I'm not really getting. I mean, the cinnamon flavor is a lot diminished.
I got a lot more cinnamon when we ate it without milk. Since I put it in milk, it's like gone.
It's still a good cereal, but it tastes just like a traditional. It really tastes like a traditional shredded wheat now. And the coating is not as sweet.
The only time I get cinnamon is I don't have very much milk in my bowl. The parts that have not touched the milk,
like that,
the very very top layer where the white part is, and that's where you're getting your cinnamon flavor from. Once that hits the milk, once you like flip it over or something in the milk, that flavor's all gone.
Well, I can tell you how I usually eat these. I don't usually dump these in the bowl. What I usually do is I take them one at a time and lay them in the bowl, one layer with the frosted side up, so it doesn't dissolve. That's how I usually eat these.
You know, I like it.
I
think it's good. I do taste the cinnamon. Like I said, you have to put a very, very thin layer of milk, and don't let that milk touch the top white part.
Because if you've ever seen my cereal reviews before, my bowl's usually a lot more full of milk.
Oh yeah.
This is one of the cereals that I don't do that with. I just put a thin layer just enough to soak up some of the milk in the cereal. It's a good cereal. It really is. I don't know that it tastes like cinnamon roll. And they could have just called it frosted cinnamon and not called it cinnamon roll, but whatever. You know, they have
cinnamon roll makes it sound better.
Makes it sound sweeter, and it's not as sweet as that makes it sound like.
But I like it. It
is good cereal.
I think it's good.
Yeah, I always like shredded wheat.
Just know not to fill your bowl up with milk.
No.
Because once you cover it all up, then your flavor's gonna be gone.
Yeah. Of course, your milk's gonna taste really good and cinnamon at the end.
You hope, yeah. You would think so. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna take a picture of this and have it for you at the end. And thanks for watching. Okay, after finishing my bowl,
and I'm eating my second bowl.
Kevin's eating his second bowl. We realized that it said the vanilla chips were supposed to be in the middle. And in the picture, they do show a little whiteness.
It looks like they're stuffed.
Yeah, they're not.
They're not. I broke open like 4 or 5 dry ones, and I haven't found a piece yet that had that in there.
Yeah.
Although I did find a couple little, like itty bitty little chips, like chocolate chips, like little white vanilla chips, mixed in. So there are a few here and there. They're not very much. There's not very many of them, but there are a few.